Hey everyone, this is Tide signing in. This is another one of my Torghast boss videos. This is my first encounter with this boss, and I'm don't hate me. I'm gonna pronounce it in a French manner because I did try looking it up on an English dictionary and I could not find this word, so I'm assuming it's French. So here we go. The Grand Malleare. So this boss is the final boss in Torghast. I'm doing a layer 7. Yeah, I'm doing layer 7, as you can see there underneath my minimap. And this is the Soulforges wing. And this is my first encounter with this boss. So I looked him up on Wowhead, as I usually do with bosses I've encountered for the first time. And believe me, I had to scroll so far down just to find some pointers for this boss, because everyone in the comment sections was pretty much complaining about how impossibly difficult this boss is. Now, from what I gather, the three major abilities I have to watch out for. First one is Ground Crush, and it's got a massive range. It's a 15-yard range, and if I get hit, I get stunned and I'm unable to move or attack for 4 seconds, so that's already sounding dangerous. His second main ability is Rolling Inferno, and it deals fire damage. If I get hit, it knocks me up into the air, also bad. Now, his worst ability, the third one, is called Withering Roar, and what it does is it deals massive shadow damage, and it decreases your HP by your health by 10%, and it lasts 30 seconds. So that's really dangerous. Now, people are saying if your class does not have a lot of interrupts, at least try for every other interrupt, or interrupt every other cast of Withering Roar, rather. So I'm quite scared. My confidence isn't too high right now after looking at all the people whining about this boss. So let's go over. By the way, I'm a Brewmaster Monk. So I wonder if I can stun him to interrupt that. So here's my interrupt. It's Spearhand Strike. It's a 15-second cooldown. I've got a stun. It's leg sweep. It's a 1-minute cooldown. That sucks. And then I also have my trusty Ring of Peace. That's a 45-second cooldown. I hope it works on him. Although he's a boss, I don't think it will. So we'll see. Now let's go over my... First of all, I want to show you my current item level. I'm 198. Again, I'm a Brewmaster Monk. Let me show you my talents, if you're interested. I know not everyone watching this is a Brewmaster Monk, or a monk at all, even. So, but if you're curious to see what talents I'm running, take a look now. You can pause the screen. By the way, if you see this orange like highlight on one of my talents, it means I picked up an Enema Power that allowed me to get that talent, and if I already have had that talent chosen prior to this run, it would allow me to choose a second talent in the same tier or roar. So if you're keen to see what I'm running talents wise, go ahead and pause the screen, take a look. And now I'm going to show you the Enema Powers I'm running. So as you can tell, I'm doing this during the weekly event, the Torghast weekly event, and in my prior video I've advised against the pets because they do tend to pull other mob packs. In the case that you have a mob that's running away, like the Maw Rat on low HP, they go after it, so they will pull other packs of mobs. Also, this only happened to me once, but I missed an interrupt, and it was a fear, so I did not get, I did get feared, but I got feared like to the edge of a bridge, so I didn't pull any mobs, but this stupid pet got feared into another pack of mobs. Actually, it was 2 packs of mobs, because it was a bridge, it was a narrow bridge, so I had to, that was my one death because of the stupid pet. But as you can tell here, it wasn't enough for me to decline the assistance from this companion. So it's kind of like having a hunter pet at your side in your Torghast run. The reason why I opted for this is because they deal a lot of damage. So I pulled up my DPS window for my Recount add-on, and they deal a lot of damage for melee, by the way. Now I'm going to go over my notable Enema Powers. Let me see. Oh, of course, Corrosive Dosage. This is for monks, at least for Brewmaster monks. I suspect that that it is available to all other monks. But basically, when I cast Vivify on myself, it deals nature damage from a portion of its healing to all enemies around you. But it's every 1 second for 3 seconds. So I didn't think too highly of this when I first came across it. But after one of my guildies recommended it to me, I tried it out in last night's Torghast run, actually, and man, was I amazed. I'm always going to go for this, and I'm always going to stack it, because I only had one of those for much of my Torghast run last night, and it was always number 1 or number 2 on my top DPS. So now I lucked out. I have 2 tonight, so Corrosive Dosage. Let's see. Oh, Collar of Teeth. I tried to get as much of these if I have this Hunter Pet thingy, you know, the special weekly Torghast event pet. It basically increases their damage done. So I have 2 of those. Let's see, what else is a good one? Touch of Death's my absolute favorite monk one. It used to be my number 1 favorite one, but now Corrosive Dosage is my favorite. But I still love the Touch of Death one, which is called 36 Pressure Point Technique. Let's see. This one makes my Torghast pet detonate when he's at critical HP. I've never seen that happen. Never. Let's see. Oh, this one. Oh, I've seen this before, and I never really paid. I've always skipped it. I never paid it much attention. But tonight, in my Torghast run, I see it doing a bit of damage, but it's only on a chance effect, where dealing nature damage has a chance to inflict my target with Storm Cycle, which deals 2k damage every 1 second indefinitely. So basically until they die, which is amazing. But the thing is, it's so RNG oriented. It's only on chance. So, oh well. Anything else? Oh yeah, I picked this up, refilling Elixir of Life. So when I fall below 20% HP, I immediately heal to full health. This only happens once per floor. I had to pick it up after seeing everyone whine about this boss on Wowhead. So I had to pick that up. And Bottled Enigma, I picked this up only because my other 2 options were kind of sus. They weren't really, they were just like the stupid ones where it makes my my Night Fae Covenant, what is it called? Soul Shape ability make me run. Whenever I run, I'm invincible. I'm immune to damage or whatever. Or I think it was the one where it makes me slow enemies that I pass through, which is so stupid. I don't need it. But I picked up this one because it says a cloud of obscuring mist surrounds you, preventing enemies from targeting into or out of the mist. Now this would be helpful, like when I'm making my way up to the 6th floor. It's not, I don't think it's helpful on the 6th floor, but I just tried it on a whim. I wanted to see if that would work with this boss, because you can see outside this safety dome that I have from this vendor, you see that gray, like smoky, hazy thing, ripple effect? That's coming from that Enema Power. So enemies cannot target me if they're outside of that. So, I mean, he's one boss and it's just me, so of course he's always going to be on me. But because of that 15-yard range stun that he's got, I'm assuming I'm going to be using my spinning crane. No, I'm assuming I'm going to be using my roll to get out of there. I want to see if it'll work. Like maybe it'll help out with the interrupts. Like he wouldn't even be able to cast unless he comes into my zone. But we'll find out. All right, that was a huge spiel. Thank you for waiting that out. Now let's go ahead and we'll try my first attempt with this boss, whom I've dubbed the Grand Malleare. As you can see, I have only 3 deaths remaining. I died once at the beginning. Actually, on the first floor, I was such a noob. This is my first time in Soulforges. I died to that stupid trap with the fire coming out of the flame coming out of the vents, the fire vents from the ground, and then those giant axes swinging through the corridors. So just at the beginning, the first floor, they had this corridor filled with like, I think it was 2 of those giant axes and then like 4 of those flames coming out of the vents. So, man, I was just such a noob. I thought my soul shape would let me pass through all of that and be immune for some reason. I just died. All right, let's go ahead and, oh, by the way, look at this, check out this torment that I have to deal with. It's a debuff in this Torghast run. Soulforge Heat, 9% of maximum health inflicted as fire damage every 5 seconds. That's so annoying. Oh my. Alright, let's go ahead. Make sure I have my pots. Okay, Potion of Spectral Agility. Oh, I should eat. I should eat my buff food. I'm just going to go for 30 verse. Oh, I should take a flask, too. Where's my flask? There we go. Flask of Power. And Shadow Coral Oil. Do I still have that? I think not. I should apply some Shadow Coral Oil. Alright, we are stacked. Okay, so I have to remember to avoid his ground crush, the 15-yard stun. I have to avoid his Rolling Inferno, which knocks me up into the air if I get hit by his flames. And then I have to really try my best to interrupt his Withering Roar. Otherwise, it's going to decrease my HP by 10%, and it lasts for 30 seconds. And I take massive shadow damage. Alright, so again, excuse me. There is my eye level 198. Brewmaster Monk. Alright. So you can see I'm already taking damage to this stupid Torment Soulforge Heat. 9% of HP. Oh! We're gonna start off with Vivify. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Have fun. I should zoom out. Oh, gotta get out of that. Okay. Oh my god, that's a fast one. Inferno. Ah! I'm always trying to get my Vivifies in. Oh! Did I get that? Oh! I should be able to make the next interrupt. Yeah. Oh my god, he's easier than I thought. Whoa! Damn! Look at that! Nice! I was taking a lot of damage, but damn. What does this chain do? Ah, if someone falls into the lava. That's funny. Alright, let's check out what we got. Oh, I got a memory. This looks like a healing one. Memory of Jade Ignition. Whenever you deal damage to a target with Fists of Fury, never mind, this is a Windwalker spec. You gain a stack of chi energy, up to a maximum of 30 stacks. Using Spinning Crane Kick will cause the energy to detonate in a chi explosion, dealing nearly 2k damage to all enemies within 8 yards. The damage is increased by 5% for each stack of chi energy. Fists of Fury, yeah, that's definitely Windwalker spec. Oh well, nothing too exciting, but I'm not gonna complain. I got something orange. I think that's all I need. Yeah, that's all I need. Scratch the belly over there. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps soothe your fears, your worries about this boss, because it's not as hard as I thought it would be. I mean, I was completely doubtful because I was reading everyone's comments whining about this boss. But there you go, the Grand Malleare. This is Tide signing off. Thanks again. See you next time.